on the breakaway. They rule this one goaltended. Count the shot.
When he gets it going like this, you've got to double team him. That's your only hope.
Orlando making some changes. Brandon Bass is checked in for Howard. Turkoglu comes in for Quentin Richardson. And it's Richardson in for J.J. Redick. And the Raptors making a change here. Arenas against Calderon. Now here is Davis. Calderon, he's covered by Arenas. Shot clock at 2. Weems gets the bucket from 20 feet away. Orlando leading. Now here's Bass. He's guarded by Davis. Back to Richardson. Bass with to the paint. Stolen away.
The lob was a little misjudged, and he couldn't get control of it.
Here's Davis. And the bucket is good. Laid up and in from the assist. And we're all tied up at 19. On offense, here are the Magic. And here's Calderon. No points for him. The 3. That's good. And the Raptors lead by 3.
What a hard-fought game. They're trading baskets, trading elbows, trading attitude. It's a battle.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Quentin Richardson's checked in for the Magic. Nelson comes in for Gilbert Arenas. And then for Toronto, Evans comes in for Ed Davis. And it's DeRozan in for Leandro Barbosa. Here is Nelson. He has 5. Bass with it. Richardson kicks to Nelson. Can they get it? Good! Nelson's got 8 points.
For a player of his skill, it's going to take a lot better defense than that. Jameer Nelson had that breakout year in 09 that was derailed by injury, but he just didn't look the same last year.
Weems backs down. With the wide open look, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
This has been a clinic. I mean, here in the second quarter, it's been absolutely fun to watch. They're a step faster, they're playing smarter, they're playing as a team, and they're very sharp in everything they're doing.
Yeah, back to Jameer Clark. He saw his points per game fall as well as his field goal percentage.
And injuries had a lot to do with that. I mean, you just hope to see Jameer healthy for a full season, and then you'll probably get a better taste of what he's about.
Back to Richardson.
Almost picked it off. Still, nice hustle there to deflect the pass out of bounds.
Here is Nelson. He's got 8, just 5 on the clock. The tray blocked.
He's still looking for his first point of the game. He's really struggling right now. We've seen some good scrambles for rebounds and even a bit of a fight sometimes. That's just good play inside, and that's kept this game close. He drew the D in and then kicked it out to the open man.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Turkoglu for 3. DeRozan corrals the miss inside. Raptors leading by 4. Richardson covering. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
He has the ability to turn every dunk into something special. And that's exactly what he did.
Well, even when you're waiting for a jam like that, it still throws you away.
Yeah, it's special.
The and one is good, so a 3-point play that time. Here is Nelson. Will it go? And that's not going to fall for him. And the first half is now in the books. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center.
Damon Bruce here, and it's time now for HP at the half. The Raptors taking care of business. Effortless scoring, their field goal percentage is sky high. A good start for Jose Calderon. Lighten up that scoreboard, he's making it ring like a pinball machine. And midway through, the Magic still alive. It's been a struggle so far. They broke slow out of the gates and haven't been able to get up to speed. Quentin Richardson hasn't made an impact so far. Hasn't been able to put up any points. Really struggling to put the ball in the basket here in the first half. Checking out the leading scorers from both sides.
And now the third quarter about to begin. Here is Calderon. 7-point differential. These Raptors, Clark, they couldn't sneak into the playoffs at the end of last season. They were right there, were in prime position, but they just could not finish the deal.
And you know, Chris Bosh called out the team's effort down the stretch. He just wasn't pleased at all with the lack of intensity that they played those games with.
Starting the second half, here's Jay Triano's 5. Calderon and DeRozan are the guards. Bargnani is out there with Amir Johnson and Johnson. And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, some folks have mourned the demise of the mid-range jumper in the NBA, complaining that players are too focused on flash over substance. In typical Magic head coach Stan Van Gundy reaction, phooey, he says. If you look, a mid-range jump shot is the lowest percentage shot you can take. The 3 highest percentage ways to score are free throws, layups, and three-point shots. So to me, let's try to get those. It's an effective way to play. Guys, that is the Orlando Magic's plan of attack.
They've built their team to get those shots, too. Thank you, Doris. Bargnani inside. He's guarded by Howard. The Magic trailed by 9. Hit the teardrop. Here's Johnson. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Calderon passes to DeRozan. Hammers it in.
He's getting the highlight reel play of the day for that one. Now that was a dunk.
He certainly put a little something extra into that slam.
Little added pizzazz.
Cuts off the pass. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard. And the first one drops. The Raptors making a switch here. Davis has checked in.
DeMar DeRozan taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. The steal. Calderon passes to DeRozan. Off from three-point land.
Well, they left him open to try to sucker him into taking that shot, and it worked out.
Now Nelson. He's got 8. Turkoglu kicks to Nelson. From downtown. Davis on the rebound.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all. He's got major range, partner. You don't expect a big man to exhibit that kind of three-point shooting ability.
Well, let's take a look at Ryan Anderson now in his 3rd season, Clark.
At 6'10", he's one of the best three-point shooting big men in the game. Among power forwards, he was 6th in three-point percentage at 37%. That's a huge part of his game, but he's a good all-around player, but shooting is his strongest attribute.
DeRozan's shot is good. Here is Nelson, averaging 13 points a contest. And here's Richardson. And Davis pulls it down.
Right now being held without a point in this quarter. Goose egg. Really struggling to find any kind of open looks. A little too much body contact there. You have to stay in front of the ball handler by moving your feet, or you'll get tagged with that call every time.
Quentin Richardson's checked in for Hedo Turkoglu. Here is Calderon. 5 points in the game. Guarded by Nelson. Calderon with him. Averaging 10 points per contest. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. No good from Bargnani. And here now the Magic. A 12-point game. One thing you have to look at with the Magic, Clark, their best players are still pretty young and in a great position to be in a position of strength